pretty good.
Yeah.
But I got so many.
Like I told the kid, you don't
So
understand how
many
to.
memories. He'd take us, and we'd get loading crackers, and I swear to God, we'd go up by the creeks and get on the
Take my
line and
medicine
sit and
and
eat
help
that
with
loading
your
crackers.
doctor.
And that was a fun time. And we'd
Got
go
one of those
past
things we
Bagley's
can't really do
orchard
much
there,
for
the
it.
sold fruit. He said,
Okay,
baby,
I
you get in
bet
here,
you
pick
that far.
anything you want. See, I was the only one for 9 years. So I was just spoiled. Right? But I didn't. I was spoiled.
I knew you were separate from the others, really. You were often married pretty really soon when she was 13, I guess 12,
I
13,
get
14
warning, I had to
years
get
old.
Donna to come and
She
pin
used
that
to
for
come
me,
play with
because I
Kathy
couldn't
all the
move my
time.
finger.
Yeah.
One of my girls. And I remember Essie, when she was young, but I never seen much of her after she grew up. And then Bobby, I kept in touch with him. I remember he had this living room with these pistol laying across the way. That boy would come in here and shoot his dad.
I know, he always said that.
I figured if the president could get healed, I could too, yeah.
Go around and around, but
I'm try to be careful.
when it all come right down to it, he still loves
That's a
his
good thing. I mean, it's everywhere.
dad. I know.
I don't know how much this helps.
I wear mine just
I
about
came
everywhere I
in
go. I
first.
just didn't know if I should wear it in here or not.
I don't really know how much it helps.
It was
Yeah.
my time to spend.
I think I got it on.
We got a little talk this morning. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. You remember Dan? You talked to Dan, didn't you? This is Dan.
Yeah.
I know.
She remembers.
I ain't seen Dan for a long time.
We used to have some good times together though, didn't we?
They've been showing a lot of pictures. I've been,
There's Tiffany and Ashley.
I'm gonna go join Luke and Donna, okay? I'll be back.
I got that on.
Yeah. I thought, well, I've got a mask in the car. I thought, should I wear a mask? And I thought, I get tested every 2 weeks at my work.
I like to do it numbers.
It don't feel like I got it on right.
You're okay.
You're fine. You're just fine. There's coffee back here. We don't have
Not much on it. I drink it at home. You can drink one or two. Then I feed myself. Yeah.
Well, my dad went through all of that. Yeah. I'm welcome to sit down.
Stay free.
We're gonna put him up there by my sister, Marlene. Marlene's right up there. He's gonna be next to her.
Where's that?
And it's a Green Mound.
Green Mountain.
Yeah, if you go up there, there's a pull off. You don't even have to go up the cemetery, you can pull off. And it's right
Okay, let's find out.
there. There's this lady that's coming in, this is caregiver for a couple of years. Not her, that's my sister.
So do we have a contact for his brother?
I think they're looking for one.
Okay. So if we get that number, we can call him, tell him how to watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and if he doesn't see it, we know how to get to it because I watched Gordon's
Okay.
because I couldn't come off work that day and I knew how to get on and do it. So we
Okay.
watched Gordon's
Okay.
because it was happening.
So Thursday.
Yeah, he said that he may not be here because he's getting older and feels.
Which one did he call Thurm Fizz or
No, Fizz was Gordon.
Gordon? I can't remember.
Excuse me, this is my sister.
I'm done.
We thank you for coming. We appreciate it so much.
You.
Thank you. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Sure he's watching.
No.
Keep it for a while.
Come on up.
I'll be
He loved you. This was his caregiver. Oh, she took care of him.
Yeah, he was a special character.
He had her around his finger.
Oh. But it was with pleasure, it really was.
Take care.
They just needed a little boost every once in a while. But
I
yeah.
swear he looks good there for 90 years old.
Oh,
He didn't
yeah.
have a wrinkle on his face. I think I got more than he does.
Yeah.
And here's your.
Yeah, my
flowers.
dad looks good too.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Those are
you're
beautiful.
welcome.
Very pretty. And my sister Donna, she's went over and beyond. She made this little
My name's
coon dog.
Peggy Snow.
Oh,
The little
that.
I took
coon
her
dog.
and Ripple through the night and did different things for them. Grocery shop. And
She,
He's a
she's
special
cook.
character, I
She
tell
made
you.
that. He loved popcorn, ate popcorn every day of his life.
Yes.
She put that on there.
I always, my parents wanted to do that too,
She-
and I got a little bit of cold. And, I was able to
Anyway,
rip my
the
house
live
out, move in with
so
my
that
parents until they
the
both
family that
passed.
can't be here can
Oh,
see it. So
my
it's
sister.
right there, you'll be able
Get the house and the name and all that, so. It's important that you
Well.
stay home, really.
to know him in.
Especially
Yeah.
older
And
ones
I
like
told him, I
that,
said,
the
"You
old
watch
school
out."
and,
I said, "He was a
you know, they
Christian.
don't want
He really
hospitals
cares."
and
I said,
the
"But he likes
noises.
us."
Grandpa
Yeah, but
He was
I
in
have to go
there.
in.
And he said,
Wheelchair.
and that makes you feel
Offer
good.
anybody $100 bill to get him
I
out of
don't
there.
know.
And then they thought that he was crazy.
Oh, I know,
because
he
he
did.
was innocent Canadian. I'm
And,
like, no, that is my real true grandpa talking. And you're not
My
gonna be on that
sister
drugs
had
anymore.
Yeah.
So I got him a letter and I took him off.
Oh,
I remember they
good.
called him coon
good.
dog.
Yeah, a lot of people
Well, a
taking
young boy
care of
around
them and
there.
watching them.
No, I knew he
His
was
family's
on.
been real
They say
strong
he was a
for
tune
him.
up from Fremont
He
County.
left a great baby.
I used to
Yeah,
buy
looks
me
great
shirts.
too.
Yeah, he does.
I
pretty
bought
much.
all his
He
clothes.
looks good.
Yeah.
Still.
He really was a sharp
I never said.
I mean, he liked
No.
that style.
That's the only thing that's not normal.
I saw that picture.
Yeah. Well, it won't be but a second, and to him anyway, he'll wake up in the resurrection, and we'll be able to see him and spend more
My mom
time.
was one of the prettiest girls in her class. One of the smartest too.
Chief.
My mom, yeah, she was born up there in Point
He
Pleasant.
loved those shirts
Yeah.
with the
We
blue
got
on.
him
I'm
one
gonna
every
read
year,
a poem
3
that she
times a
read.
year.
And my
Mhm.
niece is gonna
He
read
had a whole
one.
closet full.
Yeah.
Oh,
If I can get through it. But like I told Junior, he says, I have these bags. She said, I'm okay right now, but when I sit there and think of memory,
Years old, he was getting sick.
And a lot of times, you know, it's really hard when they.
Are we on
just
YouTube
don't
right
wanna
now?
do it anymore.
Oh.
We was expecting it.
Yeah, but it's been a lot to do, I tell
she's
you.
waving at the people that couldn't.
That's beautiful.
Did you get to meet her fiance?
Yes, I did.
We love him. He is just so sweet.
Last time I said I saw
Well,
him,
you know him all
you know, on his
the
leave.
And you-
That was him.
That was him. Yeah, this is Uncle Dallas. And Uncle Dallas has already promised me that if Ron can't do it, he will. And takes a load off me. Because you never.
I
We
love
might
that
have to
he's got
drive
black
him.
shirts on with a little
Oh,
blue
no, I'll
on.
get it.
It would be quicker to just ride up with you.
His favorite
Well, I'll
color.
get
Yeah.
We're going up a-
I'll be
We're
Sunday.
gonna go up 3 or 4 days early so that we can spend a little
Yeah,
time
my
up
mom
there, I
was
think,
out
like a little
on
vacation,
I'm
see
not
different
gonna
things.
get worked out.
Yeah, I'd like to have him
on the inside.
He's
Yeah, the art
a little bit
museum.
anxiety, it's just between me and
And
You
all
know,
over
He's
the
such a little
outside
bit
there,
anxious.
so.
Oh, is that right?
It's just between me and him.
Well, you know him so long.
Well, he never showed him that side.
People who lived in the same household know.
If I got out when he was
I've been up in the house for so long, I don't know a lot of
married
these
19,
people.
he's 5 years older, so he's only 14.
Right before he met mom.
Congratulations to those kids.
We got married in 64.
Don't worry about that.
I said he's 5 years younger than me because we have a sister
Yeah, that was real.
that passed away.
Thank you.
Ronald was born in 49, look at him, 45.
In my house.
Yeah, happy birthday to you, up there, too. Somebody's birthday.
69,
70,
71.
71, 71.
But you know what? I'm still working.
I don't know.
Thanks for
Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming.
I get tested every 2 weeks, probably not.
I'll be down here.
Hello.
Usually 2 hours.
Thank you. I'll fix it. Well, that's gorgeous.
I'll just be down here for each day.
Yes, I
Huh?
did.
You look just like him. We agree to
Hey, Bob.
Donna went down there with a whole bunch of pictures of your kids.
I'm gonna say hi to
Hey,
my
Bob, feel free to get some pictures if you like, because like I said, sometimes I see my sister Donna made that. My sister Donna
flower
made
people are like, are you sure you want to stuff like that?
She made that coon.
That's my grandpa's
Coon.
nickname.
See that?
Yeah.
Oh, how cute. Oh, my gosh.
A long time since I
Oh,
saw
that's
that.
perfect.
I don't know.
You're not gonna get the COVID off of there. I don't think so. I said she was wearing a mask.
I looked at it.
I know that one.
Then they can see me again, so I said, this guy. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Like I tell people. Like I told all these people.
Yeah, but
Jerry said, "No, it's okay right now." They say, "Yeah, we're going to the line. I'm gonna get that there door." I don't know. Fair, I had a home for a reason, but he's ready to come to me.
We went to the old spaghetti factory.
He retired in the state.
It's a very rich orphanage.
Did you guys know that they say that when you find your soulmate, you can marry somebody? 1,000%. I say 100% when you guys know what you're
Oh my gosh, we took her to the
It's the shape of your eyes. You guys have the same shape of your eyes. Your smiles. You guys look very similar.
We took the Gary class and they're like, I just found out, are you guys brother and sister? And I'm like, no,
Because I've been getting
we're
asked the
getting
same
married.
thing. I've been getting asked the same thing for 10 years. Is that your brother? No, you know that's my brother.
Dude, everybody died this year. Everybody died. My grandma, my grandpa, my uncle, Gordon, Holly, all of them.
When my mom just died a couple months
Yeah,
ago.
yeah. Yeah, my mom told me about that. I'm just like, man, can we be done with this?
Good year for funeral homes.
Yeah, my mom is BFF with Floyd now because we know they're about once every 2 months. The lady's like, oh, not you again.
Well, if we were to find again,
Yeah, this is my fiance Chris.
Hey,
This is my mom and dad's only friend. My mom and dad don't have any friends.
Oh.
They always have been loners. Zero friends. But then I'm like, oh, but I will count Bob and Linda because you guys hang out. So that counts.
Well, look good, you're all good. Maybe, can't wait till the light's not. So when you getting married?
May 1st.
Oh, that's good.
Chris likes to go in the stew. Chris likes them too.
Oh, that's good sign.
We went up there.
Don't like them, so look out.
Yeah, Chris got to meet my grandpa a couple of times, and my grandpa was like, "Who's this?" And I'm like, "It's my boyfriend's grandpa," and he's like, Then he comes, we go another time without Chris, and he's like,
Boys only want one thing.
yeah, he's like, "Boys only want one thing," and Chris is like, "No," and then she's like, "Chris loves Cody," and then she repeated herself about 5 times, and Grandpa's like, "Chris loves grapes." Does that make any sense? And it's like, "Cody," and he's like, "Cody what?" But then we come back another time, and Grandpa's like, Grandpa remembers things.
So are you in the pharmacy business also, or?
No. I'm an engineer.
Oh, okay. I was sort of an engineer, when I was in the Navy and in the phone company. I was in the engineering department anyway. That's good. Interesting, usually your mind getting engineering. Sure. Well, I hope the best for you. Maybe we'll see you and get married.
Yeah, you're my mom.
I guess that counts for
They know
something.
people, they don't hang out at the I guess the older you get, the more you wanna just stay in your.
I need whatever you
That's true. I mean, we don't like to go out. We stay at home most of the time.
I know.
And like we'll go out for a funeral or something.
It's
We'll go pick up groceries.
My parents don't have it, and just get it to go.
We have eaten out some, but we go like when nobody's there in the afternoon or with ours when nobody's there.
Well,
So we
that's the
got
time my
to
parents
we
used
got
to go
one.
anyways, because they don't notice anything.
Let's try
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, they
We
get
got
out.
put in the ring here.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't gotta do this again next month or something.
I hope not. It's about funeral now.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
That's the way it goes.
Well, everybody's gonna die.
That's true.
When it's my turn, there'll be a bunch of people there that we don't even know.
Yeah, it is. It's tough all the way
I
around.
guess I knew my mom passed away a couple months ago. My mom died a couple months ago.
Yeah, I know she died. I didn't know it was kind of Mexico. Yeah, it's going to go down in my record. As being one of the worst years of my life. One of the worst years of my life. Pretty good.
I hope next year is better.
Keep that about you. Keep it going. We need a break.
Yeah.
We need a break.
Yeah, had that change the bend
We're streaming. Hi, honey. Good
See a lot more people.
Good seeing you. I'll be over today, Ed.
Yeah, that's what your mom was saying.
I'm on that rate. It's stressful. Really well. Yeah. Yeah. It's good driving.
You know, it's been a long life.
Absolutely. 9 years. 6 months. 3 weeks and 4 days.
It's better than that.
Gosh.
You know what? Okay, that might be. That might be the phone number.
There's no reason whatsoever. Okay, where's Chuck? We can't get this. She's pretty sure.
That's
Yeah.
It kills people my age.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good. I'm good. He looks really good. He looks really good. He does.
Can't believe you don't.
90 years.
Huh?
90 years.
90? I seen him about, what, 5 months ago, so
In your house. There's no more friends.
Wow.
Uncle Sarms, they're streaming the funeral right now.
Oh, I know.
Um,
I knew you. I'm Kathy.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of just growed up
You sure did.
and out and out.
Don't worry about that.
It's good to see you.
I didn't see you this week.
There wasn't anything, even though this was still standing, if there wasn't anything
I
salvageable
thought it
about
was this
it.
afternoon. I couldn't get any
Between the
answers
smoke,
from
the
that
fire, and the
way.
water.
You look fine.
Because I got the truck working on and everything, and I thought, well, I'll just stop
Yeah,
over and
they
see
got
what it is. I thought it was a statement.
My heart broke about that.
I'm glad For 90, he's got less wrinkles than I have. I kid you not. He just got older. He's been to the eye doctor that morning.
That's right.
Yeah. He had a wrinkle.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
I'm so glad you come.
We're not gonna stay.
All right, thank you for coming. God bless you too, sir. A lot of hate for nothing.
yeah.
Live to visit.
Who is mine?
You need me for Cole.
And they're live streaming. No. If we were there. Well, she made it, and she made a little kudo. You know, we lost Uncle Billy last year. He was got it over with in a few weeks.
Yeah. There's my dad.
Yeah. I bought all his exes back. Yeah. He was a shot. Don't just change their names to the Americans, right? They don't go for it.
I'm sure they should.
So I can't, you should watch it. It's so funny. You should. You should. At least.
How you doing, Mom?
But we saw you argue with children. It's funny. I was like watching it get my head wrapped around it. And my sister, I couldn't get this. She's a whole bunch of yeah, exactly. Shido and of course we lost Eddie that day.
How's their floor? How's it going? It's all right.
This is the second time we had. I think we
Okay, thank you. Cool.
Yeah. He did. I can still see it.
Like 30 years old. Yeah, you look like you're 30.
When's the old job?
You don't look like
When's
mine.
the old job?
Didn't they? I was just telling Sid the other day. You know, Bob, he's got less wrinkles
You know,
than I do.
there's that guy that comes down all the time and tries to get, see if he gets on the trees, don't tell him backyard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, I do.
Fixed it for a year. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
Lucille.
You ain't younger than me.
There's three. He was scared. He'd had a stomach. I did not abscess.
Yeah.
That's why he had to go to the hospital. But he was my hours. My mother was taking care of him.
It's strange, huh? How you doing?
So I don't have a job.
Huh? I will, I'll find
No, I got laid off in first of August. The business was going. So I've done a furlough since the first of March. Yeah, I mean, they did all right with me, got a good suburb. Something like that. It's almost 32 years.
Well, as good as you.
Well, my first sick, it's kind of.
What's your name, sir?
Bruce Valley.
Oh, I knew it.
Huh?
I'm Ken.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
Yeah,
Don't he look good?
he looks great.
I say he's got less wrinkles in his face than me.
He does. I was gonna say, he looks awesome. He does, he looks awesome. Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. Everybody, him and Troy, Ruby's come up to the house up there on the farm up there and hunt them raccoons at night. Never bother us a bit. You guys been doing good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm under all right.
Yeah, everybody's on our side, doing okay. Yeah, that's what matters.
I have to be careful, we still travel.
Yeah.
Do this,
Yeah, right.
I don't like it. I don't like it. You're all right.
Them things out there in the car now, I could read the book for a long time. We grew up at a different time. I have a hard time keeping track of. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Grandma gets married?
I keep saying I'm gonna retire, but I don't really.
That's
I have a lot of
That's
such
just
extreme
like
routine.
Robbie Schultz and them passed away, you know? Huh? Yeah, I was marching, you know, man, I'm marching across galleys. You know, Paul, he stops up every now and then to see how I'm doing up around the whole farm up there.
I'm sorry, who passed away? I didn't hear that.
Robbie Schultz. I used to play guitar
Yeah,
down here in a motel
I don't hear
area
it so
now.
good.
Yeah.
All those years of playing music,
Uh-huh.
all those years of
Playing
playing music,
music,
I lost
yeah. Yeah, you remember Mark. Mark.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's cool.
Around
You know, a
here.
year ago.
Yeah.
You still all right?
Yeah, Mark's doing fine. He's retired. We're all retired now. We're all retired. We're doing fine. We're getting by. Nobody's doing good. Yeah.
I lost my job, I got plague.
Yeah. No big man.
Almost 32 years.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah,
That's how it goes. I will talk about that.
And then this guy
Sorry
here,
about the mess there.
Yeah.
Trouble a lot. I was frustrated.
haven't seen you in forever.
I asked you now, but when you Richard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I never even noticed you, man.
So we're around.
Yeah.
All kinds of people on the
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You got that, you're keeping it nice and trim and clean looking, I'm saying. Yeah, I say, yeah, that's,
Stash.
yeah. So,
All right.
I'm all right. He's good. Good as can be. Good as can be.
Retired.
Yeah,
You were in the store, but I worked Smythe Valley 3 days away with Ron.
Yeah.
So we were there one day.
yeah,
I
I'm
didn't
just
get
stopping
talked.
in there every now and
I
then.
didn't get to talk to you. but-
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll remember that. That's cool. Yeah, I just stand there on Bethel Ridge and keep it quiet, trying to. How you doing, man? You okay? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was talking to you on it. I was
I had 26 years in carpenters, man. I had,
All right.
I never talked to her. I spent 7 years trying to disability. I had 5 vertebrae fused in my neck, and when I was 13, I got my right eye knocked down. I fucking quit school when I was 9, you know. But I paid in my time, you know. I did a lot of school projects and heavy highway work and shit like that, and I got my time in. So I got a pension and this and that. And so I've been getting back.
You see Tom?
Tom stays to himself, you know. Maybe once a year or something like that, we'll run into Tom. And other than that, he's up around, he's in between Felicity and Nashville out there. Out around Point Isabel Mountain Road out there or something. He's still got him a place out there. Him and Becky, his wife, they divorced a long time ago. He's been staying to himself all the time. Oh, man. Archie.
What color is it, green?
You know, he was second to oldest of brothers, and he did better than any of us. And his old lady, he was with her 50 fucking years, and she just died a year and a half ago, dude. He was with her 51 years.
Don't know.
You know what I mean?
We're getting so old. 67.
Yeah, you're up there.
Thanks, I needed that.
Well, I mean, me too, man. You know, I'm 57. I used to play in your trails back there. I know what know about everything. Yeah, I was back there in the late 60s, early 70s, you know, with Tommy and Mark and all of them. And, you
No,
know,
I'm your brother Steve.
he did good.
Did you get it from Wyoming?
He went out around Seattle, Washington, and he ended up retiring from Boeing or something like that as an executive or something. And he did real well. He built him a big GD dome out there in Washington State somewhere. And he's been out there ever since. Mom and Dad passed away, and we all just spread out. Barbara Corwin, you know, she's the oldest, she's sister. She's about on her way out. She's in her mid-80s. And Bill Corwin. And, you know, Tracy and all of them, and Robert, he's out there. I don't know.
I see Tracy every now and then.
Tracy's doing pretty good. She's handling it pretty good. And Stephanie and Tracy, with Bev and Jill and Robert and Stanley, he kind of keeps it together. And Chris, but he's a little hard-headed every now and then.
Have you seen them or anything?
That shit, that's all gonna start breaking up here pretty soon. It's time for them guys. Yeah.
She did.
So you can ask for it, eat good, stay good. Yeah. I got a hometown girl from Henderson girl. Her dad was Duder Henderson. He coached a lot of ball, pee-wee and stuff down there. He was in the Carpers Union. But he had Kelly. She married Richmond. Bill Richmond lives up at the low school. I went to school with Kelly down there with her sister. They grew up right in this area. Yeah, I got time on the car. Didn't know how it was gonna be.
I didn't either, don't know if I want or not.
But we're bound up. That fella right there in that blue shirt, that great big guy right there, hell, that's a Crank. He grew up 4 houses from her. Dad's down there on Washington Street, Donnie Crank. I said, son of a bitch. I said, I ain't seen Donnie since school. That's a long time, man. Jesus Christ. It's good seeing you. You look great, bud.
Thanks.
Is she the one that helped you with all the pictures and stuff, the videos?
Moving along, trying to maintain sanity.
Yeah, that's about it. That's about all we can do.
That's you?
Tiffany.
Tiffany, okay. Uh-huh. But did a good job on the pictures. Oh, Mickey Mouse.
That's my daughter's a guy.
Yeah. That was sad too. I love the sceneries in the picture too. It's that you can't believe it today.
If I get there, I see Donna.
You have to set it so it's on the TV.
I get through this without having as much, I just gonna be on one.
Don't move that because we got that back there. So
Yeah.
just so it's,
This damn thing make me.
Well, you don't necessarily have to wear. I've got a cold, so I definitely want to wear it.
Go back, can I?
yeah, so just tilt it just a little bit. I still want the
I
casket.
know. Oh, I do. Is she eating hamburger
Yeah.
and steak and stuff like you? She's still doing that?
Yeah, I cook for her.
I just could not get her to eat dog food. I tried all kinds.
I cook for something every day.
Yeah. I told she would eat something stuff.
Every day I cook.
I go down to Richmond and they have a cooler that has older meat in it on sale. And I buy all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah. But she just does not make any dog food. This is beautiful. Is that a cabin that you had?
Yeah, it's a place back in there where you can go get coffee and. Yeah,
Did you want anything?
kind of there on motorcycle.
Uh-huh. I never saw this motorcycle. I just saw pictures.
We used to have a motorcycle.
Did you ever ride on it?
Yeah.
I rode one time, but I killed myself.
Last 2 years I was in school, I drove a motor scooter to school
Oh, wow.
every day.
This is King Dog. What happens? I'm making arrangements to come get that chair and the pop cans. That is fitting. Love this hat. Oh, he's got a hat on. I was thinking he didn't have a hat on.
Okay, motorcycle hat on.
Uh-huh.
We didn't make sure our wedding picture.
The boots.
There he is.
Oh,
That's our wedding picture.
isn't that beautiful? You're just so young and innocent. The black shirts. At 11 o'clock, he'll be getting, you want a coffee or something for
No,
this start?
I had to run straight to the bathroom.
Oh.
In fact, it almost beat me to the bathroom sometimes.
Oh. He's down there.
Kathy.
Oh, it's Kathy? Oh. She looks like your son's little girl.
Huh?
She looks like your son's little girl.
He's in here somewhere.
Yeah. I saw him, I talked to him.
One daughter was mad, she didn't come.
That's her loss. She had a remarkable life.
Yeah. It was her choice.
Yeah. I don't care how mad you are, you need to show respect. Big old chainsaw.
That's why he's standing here saying, looks like American trilogy. They just cut down on what control by him and we'll live stream it today.
So who's gonna take care of you now?
Huh?
Who's gonna take care of you now?
Nobody but me.
This food, should stay by yourself?
Care of him. So he died. Take care of myself. Donna, she made the funeral arrangements.
She did a great
It
job.
helped me so much.
Oh, yes.
I couldn't have done it.
No, it's hard.
I couldn't have done it.
I did it for both my parents, and they wanted to be at home, and so
I could not have done it.
just being here is, you know, really an effort for you. So, you know, being part of this celebration is a wonderful thing.
I'm so afraid of getting this virus.
Yeah. We're wearing our face masks and stuff at work. Right, you're a tough one, so. Yeah, you're tough though.
Oh, yeah. Have to be.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go back so when it gets started.
Jan. How you doing?
Okay.
You get well.
Yeah.
You wanted to die at home and you go in bed and you did.
That's good. That's always what it is.
Where do you get one at?
They're back there as you come in, and it's got a picture of them. He looks like he's sleeping, don't he?
It was like,
His friend John.
he was usually hanging his head down morning. He's good, dude. Good.
Come back here and get your card, huh? No, I'm right here. We're not nursing. I don't know. Here we go.
You wanted to be you, Mom, and Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oh, no, it's, you know,
Oh, okay. Well, no, thanks, Bobby. Glad you see us. Thank you.
Any more chairs?
No, this is it. You want to set them on? You set behind the old.
All right, then.
Yeah. The best you can. She's gonna read more.
350.
You get the wrong 350? You burn them up.
It's ran this wide, this big.
Old time girl, not for, look away.
That should be okay.
Sure.
Take my for Dixieland, I was born. Early Lord, unfrost, look away. Look away. Dixieland. Little baby, don't you cry. You know bound to die. But oh,
Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
What he said.
Can you hear? No, can you hear?
I can't hear nothing.
Can't hear the song?
I can hear it, but I don't know what
American Trilogy. American Trilogy.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Minister Shane Zeff. How I ever became a minister is beyond me because I'm not good at public speaking. We're here to honor Robert Coondog Welch, or Kelch. And
turn that thing up.
And we do actually have a few people who'd like to actually speak today. I believe Fallon and Kathy do have poems they'd like to read. And Donna as well. Kathy or Fallon, if either one of you would like to come up and recite your poems.
Okay. You ain't gonna be able to hear you, Kathy, if they don't turn it up.
Okay. My mother wrote a poem. She's written lots of poems, but she picked two today for us to read. That means a lot to her and probably a lot to Dad. So I'm going to read the one called The Spirit. Death is just another door the spirit must go through. When the body is aged and injured, the spirit knows this too. It may come back in a bird or a butterfly or in a grander way. It may come back and be a king. That is for a higher power to say. It may be in a young mother or the baby in her arms. It may be in a city father or one that tolls upon the farms. It may come back in a lower form of life, but it will come back, that's true. We cannot change what is written. It is not in our hands to do. The Great Spirit plans this. He hears all the birds that sing. He can put the spirit anywhere, perhaps in the eagle on the wing. A child that is wise beyond its years, one has to wonder if it could have lived a life somewhere before, as the Great Spirit willed it should. What will I become in the afterlife? I am curious to know. Wherever the spirit goes in death, I know new life will grow. Death is just another door through which our future lies. I will become what it is to be. The spirit never dies. My mother is part Indian. She believes this way. And this is why she's chose this for me to read today. She wrote this July the 10th, 1998. Thank you.
Kathy, I could just barely hear you.
It'll be on the tape.
Fallon, we do have another poem.
It's another poem written by Lucille Kelch. She wrote it in 2000. It's called In My Dreams. In my dreams, I walk with you. We do all the things we used to do. No trace of our footsteps on the path will show, although we walked knee-deep in the snow. Two spirits whose hearts have been entwined. We leave the bonds of life behind, through the hills and down the valleys up the streets and through the alleys. We stroll together, just we two, and we're laughing like we used to do. It's been a lifetime I've had to wait till you meet me there in heaven's gate. So in my dreams, I walk with you, and I pray that it is really true, that somewhere there is another side, and two reunited souls can there abide. Life without those we love, taken by a higher power above. A hopeless, painful challenge, it is true, but in my dreams, I walk with you.
Thank you very much, you guys. So everyone, my name once again is James F. Even though I was not actually a part of the family, I was really deeply connected with some of the stories that I heard from some of the families and friends. Just learning about his life, his legacy, and just some of the fun things and stuff that he's been through, I had a deep connection. Romans 14:8 says, if we live, we live for the Lord. And if we die for the Lord. So wherever we live or die, we belong to the Lord. And I believe he's with our Lord right now. Even though he shed his earthly body, there is a home for him in heaven. Bob, as he was known as, Coondog, was a man of many talents and trades. He was born March 6, 1930, and passed on October 2nd, 2020. I came to learn as a young man, he learned the value of hard work. In the 5th grade, he actually quit school so he could help his family. So as it turns out, he had a better education than me. I went to Cincinnati Public Schools. He sacrificed his education, showing that even at a young age, he was a provider for his family and would do anything for anybody. He would have dinner with his family every night to talk and maybe do a little venting at the same time, which I can relate to. Timothy 5:8 states, if anyone does not provide for his relative, and especially for members of his household, he is denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. So we know he provided. So we know he was a believer, and we know where he is now. Bob Coondog was an avid hunter for raccoons and squirrels, which Lucille would go ahead and skin for him. At least I heard from a good source anyway. I've heard that his mom was actually a better squirrel hunter, to be honest with you. He had blue tick walker hounds. He had the hides actually that he would actually get from the coons and squirrels and whatnot would actually pay for Christmas and birthdays, and you can't find that anymore. You know, just to be a provider, any way possible, any shape or form, it's really hard to find a man like that nowadays. On a side note, he was a member of the NRA, and he was a union man, as am I. He worked both at Sharonville and Batavia Ford plants as a welder, which he probably worked with a few of my family members as well. He would bet money on arm wrestling matches at the plant. I think I could have beat him. He was a man's man, loved climbing trees. He always looked good when he was going out in public. He also loved to go to the flea markets, buy jewelry. Well, he's preaching to the choir right there. So, well, I'll leave you with this, folks. Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children, but the sinner's wealth is laid upon the righteous. By that I mean, he may not have left anyone with riches in the sense of money, but he did leave us with a wealth of knowledge. Thank you, folks. Donna?
The good things. Pulling brush with Mom under the tree that Dad had just cut down for somebody. Buying me my first real birthstone ring at Van Linden's. just because he saw me admiring it and he knew how bad I wanted it. I wish I still had it. Going to Sunday drives. When we were little, Mom would gather up bologna and crackers and go to East Fork before it became a reservoir. And stop and have a picnic. One time, we were at East Fork and Dad spotted a little baby possum running down the side of the road. And he looked back at us kids in the back seat and he said, "You want it?" Of course, you know what us kids said. He jumped out of the car and he scooped that little thing up. It was so cute. We named it Mo. My brother has reminded me. That's what we named it. It was so small. It didn't have no mommy. Then there was the time that Dad got real sunburned. I think Kathy was in on this. I knew Marlene wasn't alive yet. She wasn't born yet. It had been a few days and Dad started peeling from the sunburn and it was getting itchy. And he sat down in the middle of the living room floor and let us kids peel the skin off his back. And I guess the reason I remember this so well is because that was the only time that I had seen my dad get down the middle of the floor with us kids. I just don't remember any other time than that. And we took full advantage of it. Him being down there, we ganged up on him and we tickled him till he almost peed his pants. The good things. Walking me down the aisle, giving me away to John. My dad's beard was so long it covered up his bow tie. Coming to the rescue and saving me in my dead car on 275. He was my hero that day because that was a long tow home. He was my hero when I wanted to move back home here from Florida after Russ died. It took $600 in gasoline alone to get all of our belongings up here. He helped me with that, and I thanked him then, Dad, and I thank you again. Now, I didn't want to stay down here with no family. I wanted to be here when Marlene passed. So I'd be here when my father passed. And I'll be with you when you go, Mom. I have a regret. I'm ashamed that when I would go up to the house to check on him, I didn't stay as long as I should have. There at the end, especially, none of us wanted to stay as long as we should have. It was heartbreaking to see him in so much pain, both of them, Mom and Dad. And he was cranky. And the older he got, the crankier he got. And no one really wants to stick around for a long time when someone's complaining, especially, they're complaining in pain. Most everyone in this room has felt this way at least once, maybe many times. If you have never felt this way, then you are some special person on this God-given earth. You need to hold on to that. And you need to nurture that, because that's a special gift. My dad got just about everything he wanted in life. He worked real hard for most of it, and I mean real hard. He worked after he got home from work. He worked on the weekends. Side jobs, salting trees down. And he got most everything he wanted when he passed. He got his black casket like Johnny Cash. He's all decked out and looking good, looking real good. He's got his yellow roses. Got his blingy belt buckle. My dad was 90 years old. $90 years, 6 months, 3 weeks, and 4 days, to be exact. And in his 90 years, he got just not what he wanted. What he wanted. He lived a long, good life. If he wanted it, he got it. I'm gonna leave you with something. Hold on. Can everybody see that little dot right there? That little dot symbolizes the 90 years that my dad was alive. Right now, he's realizing that everything he wanted didn't mean anything. Because right now, he's realizing that he has an eternal life that started right here, and it's going to keep going and go and go. And it's going to go right off the page, and it's going to keep going. And he's going to be in heaven. He's going to be with his mother. He's going to be with his sisters. He's going to be with his brother. He's going to be with Marlene. He's going to see Tiffany. He's going to see his great-grandchildren that were never had a chance to be born. And he's going to have everything he needs. Thank you.
Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Where the morning is bright and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as fair as the day. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the flowers will be blooming, and the grass will be green, and the sky will be clear and serene, where the sun ever beams in this valley of dreams, and no clouds there will ever be seen. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb, and the beast from the wild shall be led by a child, and I'll be changed from this creature that I am. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me, oh Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me someday.
We're going to dismiss from here and go up to Green Mountain Cemetery, where words of committal will be spoken in a prayer. We're going to start in the back and come forward. If you're a pallbearer, just remain in the room to my left. Immediate family is the last to leave this room. Start in the back and come forward, please.
You can remain seated. Won't you remain seated? You just remain seated.
Okay, fantastic, yeah.
You want to stay here? You want to stay here? You want to be the last one out? Sure.